guys, welcome to Football with Brownie. Hope you're well, keeping safe, keeping each other safe and spreading that love in this big bad world of ours. Before we go any further, please like, share, most importantly, subscribe to the channel. Remember, subscription is free. If you haven't done it yet, hit that subscribe button right now. I keep on telling you guys, don't forget the notification bell as well. I'm having people saying, Brownie, we never knew you were live. You weren't live because you didn't know because you've not hitting the notification bell. Oh, and I just hiccuped at the same time. Anyway, new channel figures are above. We had a great watch along. Over 1,300 people watched me making an absolute idiot of myself while we all were watching the Scotland-Ukraine playoff. And congratulations to Ukraine coming to Scotland. And, one person won't be going to the World Cup, I suppose, and it's this person. The infamous Joe Jordan. And at handball. So, Joe Jordan is not going to the World Cup. And as a result, we can all laugh. So, I am nervous about Ukraine now playing Wales in the final of the European playoff. I'm nervous for many reasons, and I'm sure that we'll discuss them as the show goes on. There are a couple of other things in which we can discuss. Q&A, late night Q&A, anything goes. It is mainly 18 plus, anything goes, within reason. And let's just have a relaxing, chill out show, yeah? Hi, Harry. Hope you're well, my friend. Hope you're well. Absolutely gutted what was out, but never mind. 2016. Yeah, I'll be honest with you, Harry. The defense. I don't know if you watch a watch along I done, but I was very critical of the Scottish defense. Was shambolic, if I'm honest with you, mate. On most of the goals, you would have thought that they either weren't concentrating and they lost their man, or they just did not understand the offside rule. And the defence, normally it's the forward line which let Scotland down, especially in recent years, because they don't really have much up front nowadays. But I thought the defence was awful. I really did. And some of them ain't even bloody... I know Grant Hanley plays for Norwich, but some of them, that was not even the championship defending. That was awful. And I expected better from Robertson. But, I was on about how much I thought the Liverpool team as a whole was struggling fitness-wise towards the end of the season. Maybe that was the downside of Robertson tonight. What do you think, Harry, anyway? I wondered if you were coming back. Yeah, why not? I had the beers, didn't I? The beers come in late, so I thought, what the hell? We were shit. Wish Ukraine all about. Hey, I hope you fucking supporting Wales now, my friend. I hope you're supporting Wales now against them. Thing is with Wales, look, I know that we lost today. I still haven't watched the whole game, so I can't really comment on the game. But some of the poor performances I've seen people scream out about. We had a Nations League game away to Poland, lost 2-1. But I wouldn't have thought the likes of Mark Harris would be in the starting lineup anyway. Gunter, very surprised that he played today, but I wouldn't have thought. Look, I know it's a Nations League, and with respect to the Nations League, it is a route to a major tournament, major European tournament, but with many players just coming off a whole season, I think Page worked it so that more players of the starting 11 would have a little bit more rest before Sunday. I don't know what you guys think. Hi, my video done well compared to what thought it would be. Thanks for hey, no worries, mate. I really find it funny, and if you notice, a couple of the guys who come in the chat, I know Sean, Awas, or Aways, commented as well. Really well done, mate. Well done. You don't just come back, mate's house, had a few beers, had drink. Good man, good man. I'm only starting a beers because my delivery was late. What was Graham Souness saying? Ukraine should go through no matter what the outcome. Yeah, you've said that. He's not the only one, mate. He's not the only one. And something like that I've seen today. Yeah. He's not the only one, mate. A few people have in not just the football media, but in the public eye as a whole have come in and said, look, Ukraine should automatically bloody shown the door. And that, Steve, is what I'm worried about. I'll be completely honest with you. I've said it a number of times before their game tonight against Scotland, and I'm saying it. Look, they played Scotland off a park tonight. Let's be completely honest. I'm of a generation where let's be honest, right? Where this guy is bloody public enemy number one within the Welsh football community, right? 1985. Okay, the Scotland player didn't handball it for Scotland to have a penalty, but it was a very dubious penalty decision, right? For qualify for the '86 World Cup. I am worried that this will be football's version of the Eurovision Song Contest, which basically meant that Ukraine win. I am really worried about that. I am worried. Maybe it's my cynical thinking because of all the bad decisions that's gone against Wales in previous qualifying tournaments, right? But the cynic in me is saying that this will be fixed. I'm going to put it out there. In my opinion, I think this will be fixed to ensure Ukraine get to the World Cup. Whether you want to agree with me or not, up to you. I've always said it, right? I hope I'm eating a lot of humble pie come Sunday night. But I don't know. I can't really say about tonight. Because let's be honest, they played Scotland off the park. I thought Scotland would put up a better fight, but they didn't. But I am thinking of a dubious decision, or a couple of dubious decisions, which could go Ukraine's way against better opposition on Sunday. Let's be completely honest. I don't know if you guys think. I think Wales will go for it. I fucking hope so, mate. I really hope so. It's so close to where I live now. Qatar is 6 hours drive, 1 hour flight from you. I really, really hope so. AP watched it as well. Hi, AP watched it as well. Dan's I noticed that. That was funny. At that point, I was going to knock it off, and then all of a sudden, one more thing. That was funny, man. Ukraine getting a sympathy. That's my fear. Let's be honest. On Sunday, the whole of the world is going to be against Wales. And it is just another mental hurdle which the Welsh squad and the Welsh camp have to come up against. Box, hi Box, hope you well, my friend. Scotland were poor. Their defence were all over the shop. Absolutely appalling. The signs were there in the first half. They were switching off time after time after time. Yarmolenko, he's not the bloody quickest these days, right? But Yarmolenko was beating the offside trap time after time. And I said it in the watch along, right? Okay, I'm going back to, 80s, 90s offside offside trap and so on. I get that, right? I do get that. But defending is an art, and defending nowadays, the last 20 years, has been absolutely diabolical, and that, to be honest, is why you get in a lot of goals, like with Man City and so on in the Premier League. You're getting a lot of goals in the Premier League because the defending is absolutely diabolical uh, in modern day football. You can't look right. You take that last goal. Now I know Scotland were pushing up, but you can also right. Look, if you're a left back or a right back, right, you have always got the advantage of saying, right, I'm the last man in the line. I can see the fucking line, right? So I will, uh, I will continue the line of, the back line. You don't go wandering so the line is all fucking skew-if. Do you know what I'm saying? You don't go wandering, you know, I'm sorry, but Robertson, that left back and left centre back. I know they played 3 and 2 wing backs. I know that, but that Cooper and Robertson kind of partnership on the left was absolutely appalling. And Yarmolenko, right? Of all the criticism West Ham fans given him for many years, and most of it deservedly so, Yarmolenko to beat that offside trap time and time and time again was League One level. That was League One level defending. Absolutely appalling. Steve, I agree with Brown. I wouldn't be surprised if Ukraine got some dodgy. Yeah, that is my fear. And I know I can be very cynical at times, but FIFA are not the most bloody transparent of organisations, and it's a very political kind of issue. In my opinion, and I know it may not suit right with many people, but in '92, Yugoslavia won their European Championship qualifying group, but because it was a civil war going on, they were thrown out. And Denmark, who finished second, went in a place and actually won the tournament. Not nice, but I do think that Ukraine should have been told, sorry, you're not taking part. Because let's be completely honest with you, that game tonight should have taken place in what, March, April, whenever it was. We ended up having a World Cup draw, and one bloody ball saying, "Oh well, it could be Ukraine, it could be Scotland, it could be Wales on this one." But I've never farcical, absolutely farcical. Once the World Cup draw happens, every team who's qualified should be in that draw, not like 3 teams on one ball because we don't know if it was absolutely farcical. Box, Zinchenko looks average in Man City team, but today he looked the best. Zinchenko is a midfielder, you see, right? I know we've got in Man City. This is why it's rumours that he's wanting out of Man City. Zinchenko is a midfielder, right? There's no room in Man City's midfield for Zinchenko, so they play him either right back or left back or whatever. And, obviously his effect on the game. But let's get one thing right okay? Bucks, let's get one thing right, my friend, is that Scotland were very, very poor tonight. Very poor. I'm hoping he won't get that amount of time against Wales, otherwise we will be in trouble. Ukraine had 3 or 4 counter. Yeah, That's right. And you know why? It goes back to my one of my earlier points. Because they have no pace in attack. That one time when McGregor was quicker than the Scottish defenders to get back and had a last minute tackle. They got no pace. And that's why I was absolutely shocked that Yarmolenko was beating the Scottish offside trap time and time and time again. And it was all over the shop, man. Scottish defending all over the shop. And I'm surprised with that most of it was happening on Andy Robertson's side. Difference between Scotland and Wales at Bale? No, far better than that, my man. Wales are far better than Scotland. I'm not just saying that, mate, but Wales are far better. Ramsey, even the likes of Joe Allen, you know, are better. Joe Allen would get into the Scotland team easy. Not not many not many Scottish players would get into the Welsh team. I'll be completely honest with you. The goalkeeper had to push. But how old? He's nearly 2,000. He's nearly 2,000 years old, isn't he, Gavin Gordon? They missed. They missed Tierney. Well, Robertson still should have been. Robertson is bloody. He's a Liverpool player, Liverpool regular. Absolutely disgraceful. I hate the way Wales. Hey, we're a small nation. Everyone focuses on Bale, which is a good thing in a way. AP. Everyone focuses in Kiefer Moore. And on about Kiefer Moore, you guys know how much I love Kiefer Moore. Obviously, scoring that goal to get Bournemouth now after his January move to Bournemouth. But let's show you a Kiefer Moore tribute. Welsh guys the Welsh guys in Poland flag, done a flag, right? There we go, right? There you go. Big Moretti. I don't know, guys who outside of UK may not know what I'm talking about, but Moretti is a very popular Italian lager. I don't know if it's actually Italian, but it's commercialized as an Italian lager in the UK. So big Moretti. Well done to those guys. Well done to those guys for creating that. Legend. Great flag. McGinn gets a lot of, I get that. There's rumours that Gerrard wants him out. West Ham were rumoured to be involved, but I don't know. McGinn is past it now. Hi, Emda. Hope you're well. And guys, hit the like button first, right? But I'm glad Emdo come in as well because she reminded me on something. Guys, hit the like button. Please hit the like button. Obviously, subscribe if you're new and so on. But also as well, with these uploads, right? I know most of you watch them, right? But just hit the like button on the upload, or maybe just do a comment. I tell you why. Because people like Emdo and I know AP does it, Jazz does it. I know most of you do comment, but I just want a brilliant example of how the YouTube algorithm work. Recently, I done 2 uploads. One was the issues in San Etienne after they lost, where the fans just bloody rioted, and the other one. Bear with me, guys. 1 second. Oh, sorry, guys. My mate just walked in. I normally lock the door when I'm on YouTube, just in case. But my mate just walked in. I'm like, what the fuck? Sorry, guys. Right? Where were we? Right. Yeah. Yeah. MDO, wasn't it? Basically, I had two videos. One was a Senatian one. One was a guy going under the turnstile. You guys will probably know. They were. They were. They were like leveling out around about 300 to 400. But because people were pressing the like button and they were commenting on the video, that basically told YouTube that people are enjoying that content on that video. So then they push it out, and within a couple of hours, they both went to over 1,000 views. So that's kind of how the YouTube algorithms work. So, that's a prime example. Just always hit the like button if you can. I know it can be a pain in the ass. I get that. Always hit the like button if you can, and comment. Even if it's Brownie, like MDOW does. That's all she does sometimes. Or, Brownie, great video. Hope you're well. Or some people may say, Brownie, is there a Q&A tonight? It all helps. It all helps. So, Jazza, hi Jazza. I Brownie just come back from Italy via Argentina. I didn't notice that game was going on. I didn't see it, mate. Didn't see it. I know that Estrella is lovely. Estrella, look, I'll be completely honest with you. Estrella, Madri, what was the other? Yeah, San Miguel. San Miguel is basically the Spanish version of Carlin. Madri, never ever. I've never fucking seen it in Spain before. Now, Madri is basically a play on words, Madrid, and I've gone to Madrid many times. I've never seen Madrid at all. It's and Estrella. That's more of a Barcelona Catalan beer, so it's not really soaked anywhere else in Spain. But I find Estrella quite heavy as a beer. I don't know if you guys think. People go San Miguel. San Miguel is, people would laugh at you in Spain if you have San Miguel. It's a proper Carlin joke on the street. Eric C. Brownie, I'm already smashed at work. Why do corporate jobs allow you to get? Oh, hey, nothing wrong with a few liquid lunches, Eric. Nothing wrong with. What do you do, mate? What do you do, pal? Hey, it's Stefan. Hi, Stefan. Hope you're well. Hope you're feeling better today. And I hope you found your glasses. God damn, that Welsh accent still gets me, man. Have to put on some subtitles. Hey, it's not just a Welsh accent, though, Eric, is it? It's a bloody speech impediment. I can't understand myself half the time. But thanks for joining, man. If boss can get this. Hey, I tell you, well, I used to, well, I tell you, listen, it was many years ago, and it was many years. I mean, technically, I'm at work now, and I'm working now, technically. So I am on a couple of beers, but when I first worked properly in I had two good mates, still good mates now, but as life goes on, you do kind of take different paths. But it used to be me and a couple of mates who always used to meet up on a Friday in Cardiff City Centre after work and get absolutely smashed. Absolutely smashed. But one of my mates, and then he got me to do it then, right? He told me, he said, I said, sometimes you you have liquid lunch, you go in for the afternoon, he said, one of my mates one time texted me, he said, I'm having a drink. Now, for you having a drink, you work in a bank, Ford. You work in a fucking bank, how are you having a drink? Well, what he used to do, and I done it, I actually done it on a stream, not my stream, but you have like a Starbucks coffee or Costa coffee, the takeaway cups, right? Takeaway cups. And then in your bloody drawer, or in your rucksack or whatever you'd have, or your locker, you'd have bloody beers. So you'd then pour the beer into a Costa coffee or a, bloody Starbucks cup. Put the lid on it. No one would know. Got absolutely freaking mad ass doing that didn't work. Mari is much. It is much better. It is much better. Mari is much better. I do apologise. Down. Mari. Bloody sugar tits. I do apologise. Right, but yeah, Mari. I should do it. I do apologise for not being a gentleman. Argentina sat on Italy. I didn't see the Welsh game properly, mate. So it did not like fun. It did. I get bloody pissed off when I'm on streams and the host is like, hit the like button, hit the like button. And I'm like, oh, fuck off. I'm listening to you from afar and I don't do it, but it really does help. Messi got man on matter of score, and every time he went down, the ref gave him a free kick. Okay. Brownie drinking a beer from Barcelona. He's learning. No, it was only if I went to if I went to Barcelona. Only if I went to Barcelona. Yeah. I do find some of Spanish beers heavy. Victoria, I like Victoria. If you're in the Andalusian area, I like Victoria. Cruz Campo is fucking horrible. Cruz Campo is horrible. This is work. Many people would say now, once you get earning, earning, technically, I suppose you are working because you're getting money for your time. I know it, it's all bollocks, hardly anything, but I suppose technically it is work. I used to go down pits, work 20 hours a day. When I got home, my father would trash us to death if we were lucky. Sounds like Victorian times. I remember. No, I wouldn't do it on the air. It's no comedy sketch. I can't remember that, Stefan. But yeah, right. Let's see. Let's just laugh at this guy because he wouldn't be. He wouldn't be. Hey, there you go. It's my old friend Joe Jordan and his famous hand kiss. He won't be going to the World Cup. So let's all laugh at him. Pissed off, Joe. Okay. Right, here's a question for you all then, a football question. The PFA men's player of the year. Why do they do player of the year when we're only in bloody June the 2nd now? Anyway, so I'm assuming player of the season rather than player of the year, right? So we got Van Dijk, Harry Kane, Mane, Ronaldo, Salah, De Bruyne. So guys in the chat, tell me who you would choose for player of the year. We've all had a bit of. I think I would go for De Bruyne. I think I would. I'm surprised Son is not in there, but I would go for De Bruyne. What do you guys think in the chat? Oh, I need to check that out there, mate. Sorry, I don't know. I don't know. Sorry, man. So what do you guys think in the chat? AP saying De Bruyne. Yeah, I think I'm going for De Bruyne now, but you know, none of them have had the cleanest of seasons, have they? I think. Where's Son? Yeah, no, I'm in agreement with you there, AP. I'm in an agreement with you there. And guys, there's a link top of the chat as well. AP is a member. Would really appreciate. Would really appreciate people become members if you can. Only minimum is $1.99, but it does help. And seven, maybe Ronnie is still it is, he is, but he's not as he isn't as game changing as he was before. You know, obviously it is because of his age and slowing up and managing his own game. AP James Milner has been awarded MB for sure. Oh, I like James Milner. I do like James Milner. Good gentleman, really. Gentleman of the game. Not fucking many these days, is it? Also, I want your help as well, guys. I want your help. I need to. Hang on. Hang on. Let me get up. Right. A little bit of a secret, right? A little bit of a secret, guys. I will be moving apartment within the next week or two. Fucking nightmare. This is the last rent I'm doing over here. I'm buying next time, but it is what it is at the moment, right? So, right, if you look at how it is at the moment, right? You know, I got those two pictures behind me. Right, I'm not going to do a green screen. I hate green screens, right? What I'm going to do is have it more professional and basically where them two frames are behind, right? I'm going to kind of like have canvas frames of football, right? Thinking of 4, maybe 5. I don't know how I'm going to do it, right? I spoke to a guy who does it in Cardiff, Wordy, and just I'm when I sorry when I share a screen on you, I can't look at the chat until I finish the screen share, right? So what I want you to do, I'm going to go through some of the canvases, right? I'll tell you what I'm thinking, but also it'd be great to have some feedback, maybe off the ones in which I'm thinking of, or other ones in which are on his website. Okay, so I just thought a bit of feedback on how I'm thinking of going forward. Hence the reason why membership and all that, because the membership and everything will be going. The canvases, they're not cheap. I'll be honest with you guys, right? So anyway, here we go. The company's called Football Art Online. Okay, so football art online.co.uk. Lovely guy from Cardiff. So I can't. It's too many for me to click on for a larger view on all of them. Okay, so escape to victory, Russell Osman. I bet Sabutio West Brom, 3 degrees, obviously. You got Marcel Bielsa, De Bruyne, Joe Ledley. That I'm thinking of that one. Joey Jones, Ivan Toney, Ronaldinho. It's so many, right? I'm not even gonna bloody men's, go through every freaking one, but I hope you guys can see it. Okay. There you go. Okay, if I so in the chat, just see. Let me know which ones you like. I'm looking at 4 or 5 different ones, and then do it in a pattern on a wall behind me. Now this one I do like with Maradona. I do like that one. Be great to have your feedback. I can't see any of the comments yet, so that one with them as well. I will be having Wordy on you as well after I have I have photo pictures and that. I know Stefan would like that Cruyff one, wouldn't he? Stefan would like that Cruyff one. What was the other ones now I'm thinking? Ramos I'm thinking as well. Just thinking of tidying up, but I hate the green screen. Green screen is shit, really. Just thinking of tidying up the back. You know what I mean? They were 50 quid each, really, plus postage and packing. So, I will be spending, about 200 quid on this. That Peter Whittingham one may be a thing as well. Maradona. I prefer the other Maradona one though. Earnshaw. So we got Maradona, Ramos. Where were the other ones now then? I might do an Escape to Victory one. I don't know yet. But there are other ones with Escape to Victory. You got Sylvester Stallone, Pele, John Charles as well. But be good to have your feedback on which ones you think would be good as background. Robin Friday, this is one of them. Robin Friday's iconic. I'm either going to have a Peter Whittingham one or I'm not going to have 2 Cardiff ones. I'm going to have one. Where Robin Friday sticks his 2 fingers up to a goalkeeper he just scored a goal against. I'm I'm thinking also as well. I'm thinking maybe a Roger Miller one, just for a bit of fun. Anyway, I'll have a look. But it'd be good to have you. It'd be good to have you your feedback on that, guys. It's so many. It's so many. I didn't. I obviously pages and pages and pages, and can I? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. There's so many. There's so many. Absolutely. But what I say when the frames come and the canvases come and I put them up and it'd be sorted. What I'm going to have then, I'm going to have Wordy on you. We're going to have a chat. Give him a plug really because he's been very communicative so far, and he does kind of share the channel content on Twitter and so on. You need something original. To be honest, I'm sure, I am sure that if I said, "Look, Wordy, any chance you can do this on a canvas," you would probably do it. Um, what you say about original? What are you thinking? What are you thinking? Give me an idea, and I'll ask him. Absolutely not, DP. Are you mad? Are you mad? The Cruyff one would be amazing. Very beloved of viewers. Yeah, yeah. Maradona definitely. Whittingham or Robin Friday could well be the Whittingham one because of could well be a Whittingham because he's more modern day and people can relate. Ramos. There's one image in which I wish he'd done. So I could well be asking him to do. You know when Raul done the Matador. Anyway, I don't know. When Raul done the Matador the one time he won La Liga. I know that all the captains do it when they win La Liga, but Raul, that was an iconic. But I got Sergio Ramos, the Cruyff, Maradona. I could have five then: Cruyff, Maradona, Ramos, Whittingham, and I do like a Roger Miller one. Maybe Whittingham in the middle and the others around. I don't know. That's what I'm thinking anyway. So, so basically, giving you an idea of what the memberships and what the advertising money, it's not much, I'll be honest with you, but it pays for things like that. George Best could do, could do. I don't remember. He's before my time, you see. Schwinkendorf. I have an idea. Go on. I could, Stefan, but I don't want it to look a mess. If I'm honest with you, um, I don't want it to look a mess. I don't want, I want it to look a bit arty as well. You know, um, I've been thinking of something like this. Hang on a minute. I have been thinking of something like that. You know, where you got like five canvas photos and it's all split into one photo. That's the kind of like look I want. But then that will come down to I don't know if Wordy does that kind of art. Yeah, do you know what I mean? I have been thinking of that, and then I looked at his website and it was fucking hell. These are good. I don't know, guys. Would you prefer something like that, or would you prefer individual small ones to reflect the football of the world? Burkamp, no. Fucking Ramos, he's a shit. I love Ramos, man. Can't you have a colour of a different? Burkamp, no, no. I'm not Arsenal, my friend. Guys, would you prefer something like that, which is like broken up, or would you prefer different ones? Why do not players from Barcelona, Real Madrid, Celtic, Rangers extend their hands of friendship? Because I don't want to extend the hand of friendship. Thank you very much. Only joking. Only joking. But bear with me. Toilet break, and I need another beer. With it being late night Q&A, I'm very surprised, guys, that none of you lot have said, "Oh, do a collage of all the bloody women that's either fucked you over, or or have or have bloody been subdued by the charm of Brownie." Anyway, the charm of Brownie, eh? Right, and yeah, we've got a new bloody thing now. Any trolls that come in? Can you guys hear that? I don't know. I'm trying to figure out the volume. If you guys can hear that. There you go. Anyway, as any trolls that come in, okay? Friendship thing. Yeah, no, I get that. I get that. Tacky, but tacky. There's nothing wrong with tack at times, Stefan. Nothing wrong. I know. Hey, but if we don't laugh, AP, if we don't, hey, I wish bloody I'd have the money of you of Talk Sport, but if we don't laugh, then bloody what's the point of life, isn't it? Talk shite. If the advertiser paid me as much anyway, let me go on. So, who are you thinking? You guys thinking the same with De Bruyne as me, yeah? You guys think the same as De Bruyne as me? Right, what else can we talk about? Come on, let's go into normal Q&A shit now. Oh yeah, another thing as well from last night, guys. Right, you know that Astrid Wet. She is actually on Pornhub. She is actually on. I never knew that. I had a tug or two last night watching it. I'll be completely honest. After slagging her off on a Q&A. But I never knew she was actually on porn. I wouldn't pay for OnlyFans, right? I wouldn't pay for OnlyFans, but yeah. So porn. I thought I watched all the material on Pornhub by now, but no, she was on there, and yeah, I like the way she talks as well. While she's pleasuring herself. Let's just say. Yep. Have a look on Pornhub. Astrid what? Astrid Wet. Waiting for Ryan to come as well. He's meant to come on last night. I did. You set up a computer. Bloody hell, I was waiting 15 minutes for him to come on. But he said he may come on if he can get home in time. Various badges. That could be a good idea. How much do you pay for? I don't know, mate. To be honest, I really don't know. I'm sure people. I'm sure people bloody will tell you in the thing. She should be flogged. Right? After Ryan said yesterday, Ryan went, "Oh, it's going to be a boxing match between her and another bloody another similar personality. Let's call it." And I looked into this boxing match as well, and it is right. It was in the Happy Hour podcast. I think the promoter was on a Happy Hour podcast. I think it was fucking mental. Brownie, I thought I did as well. I was very surprised. Yeah, I do have to use to get any adult, any porn, any gambling in sites. I do have to use a VPN. So what it could have been, if I use a different VPN, then it could well have given me more material. So I thought I would gone through it all, if I'm honest with you. Very interesting, though. Very, reminds Brownie of a certain girlfriend that proper fucked him off in the end, right? But sex was fucking great with her. I love dirty talk, proper dirty talk as well. Um, I think she done it, if I'm honest with you. I think she done it because she knew that bloody I'd explored very quickly and I could be the fucking, I'd be game over then. Right? And it'd be fucking, she done it just to get it over and done with quickly. Anyway, so, some of the bloody expressions, let's call it, did remind me of a certain ex-girlfriend. Anyway, 7, Thunder VPN is awesome. Some of I'm going through 3 of them, the 3 ones, and they're freaking incredible. It's hard work. You can't do internet calling over here without using a VPN. Thunder, I think I'm on Thunder. I do have another one, security VPN, and then he was charging me like 40 quid a month, 10 quid a week. Fuck that. Anyway, so yeah, guys, yeah. Let's see if she done anything on Twitter today. And it took, just let you know, it took bloody, oh no, I can't follow her. No, I can't follow her because people are bloody, look who I'm following. Hang on. Well, she retweeted an old photo of hers anyway. So let's have a look. Here we go. Why are we bloody giving the school some bloody more material? I don't know. Anyway. There she is, look. Little bit of her. There you go. For some reason, that shirt seems to be a bit too small for her. What do you think? Anyway. Anyway, what do you think, guys? No, I don't. I don't, mate. I don't. Honestly, I don't. It annoys me actually that they get that they attach themselves to football because they know what football fans are like. Yeah, definitely. It does annoy me. It does annoy me, and it's certain. Look, Samara Hunter, her knowledge of football is incredible. She's I'd call her a friend if I'm honest with you. I would call her a friend, and some of the other women presenters, but there's one or two, especially they use social media, they use their looks to attract the wrong type of football audience. If I'm honest with you, yeah, that's what I mean. That's what I mean. Yeah, Summer Hunter. Anyway. Anyway, why we talking? No, just because last night they said, no, she's only on OnlyFans, but she's not. She's actually on Pornhub as well. Anyway, just over an hour. Just like touching some. Yeah, exactly. It is. It is, man. It is. It is. But if you call them out, then you're sexist. There's nothing about being sexist. Nothing about being sexist at all. If you call them out, it's I don't know if you guys are on Twitter, and it's like you see them with almost every club now. You see them with almost every club. Um. Anyway, let's move on before the channel gets shut down. Right? Yeah. So, right. So any football? Any football league coming up? I know the Wales game is Sunday. Brownie going down a spinal tap route. I don't know what that is. What's that, Stefan? I don't know what that is, man. Okay, Nations League tomorrow then. So I can't do it tomorrow. I can't do a watch along tomorrow. I can't. My mate's birthday, so I can't. So Argentina beat Italy 3-0. I can't do it tomorrow. Saturday? Yeah, we'll do a Nations League on Saturday. So, what watch along? What do you want me to do? We got England, Hungary, Italy, Germany, Armenia, Ireland, Finland, Bosnia. I want to do something no one else is freaking doing. If I'm honest with you, maybe Armenia, Ireland. We'll see. We'll see. So the football. Let's talk about whatever you want to talk about. Hey, come on, it's a Q&A. You haven't asked me any bloody questions at all tonight. Rest up for a Wales game. Yeah, what time is the Wales game on Sunday, mate? I'll say I'm out tomorrow. I'm out tomorrow. So nothing. I don't know if Treaty are playing on Friday. If not, then we could do the Island game on Saturday, and have a chat with them. I don't know. Trying to think what else. Oh yeah, we'll have Ryan. We'll have Richard on. 1700. Okay, so it's 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock my time. Oh, that's a good time. That's a bloody good time. So I know you don't do international football. I know you don't. It's a shame that England isn't it Jubilee week? I don't know, mate. To be honest, I don't know. Unfortunately, I can't do a watch along. Unfortunately I can't do a watch along, but come on, give me ideas what we can talk about, and then I'll get them up. Oh yeah, guys. Also as well, AP. Yeah, we didn't really finish that bloody conversation about the rat on El Chigarito, that report. Guys, El Chigarito, AP brought it up. AP brought it up, and there was a rat who bloody scared a reporter on El Chigarito, and he was when he was in Paris for Champions League, and they told Ratatouille. But on about El Chigarito, guys, the latest upload I done, not very popular because I timed it completely wrong, if I'm honest with you. But Marcus Asensio's agent is trying to push him to join Man United. Now, I don't think he's Premier League level because of his injury record. Do you think Asensio is bloody good enough for Premier? I don't. You can't get in the Real Madrid team, which is fair enough. But it's kind of like the English the English kind of theory on some of their players. Spain is sometimes similar. Yes, it is. Okay, you got to work these subjects out. We'll help you. Yeah, I know. Well, it's a Q&A. A Q&A means you ask me questions, I bloody answer. Come on, man. It's Monday bank holiday. All right, okay. I don't know. I'll be completely honest with you. I know this bloody could well make me lose subs, but I'm going to be honest with. Let's talk about royal family. Let's talk about the royal family because obviously there's been issues going on. Now I have to say alleged more than one time during this bloody conversation. But let's talk about royal family. I'm going to give you my mindset. I'm going to give you my mindset, and come on, we'll talk about the royal family, the monarchy, and all that. Let's see how many subs I fucking lose on this, or how many I will gain. You never know, right? Okay. As I was younger, when I was younger, I was Welsh. I did have a kind of Republican kind of mindset. I'll be completely honest with you, right? But then, when I started understanding more about economics, I realized that hang on, the numbers don't add up. In my opinion, it still is my opinion, but economically, you know, the minds, some of these Welsh Republicans, right? Some of them are on cloud nine with some of the economic numbers. They really are. Some of them will say, "Oh, we'll reopen the mines." You can't reopen the mines. They've already been flooded. We'll do bloody. We'll do. Oh, what's that? What's that? What's that gas? You know, the gas that goes under the layer of bloody coal. I can't remember. You know, the gas they do a lot in America. They've been doing it in the richer parts of. They've done it in Blackpool, didn't they? What? Oh, shale gas, isn't it? Shale gas. Well, apparently, there's a lot of very good quality shale gas that can be explored in Wales. However, because of the apparent tremors, which in the court of law has been unproven, but you know, people's personal experiences there seem to be. The Welsh government blocked any applications for shale gas, so Wales can't go down that avenue. I didn't like the Queen during the time of Diana, but I've since mellowed really with the Queen, because at the same time, since the Diana time, you know, I've also realised that Diana was also looking after herself as well, right? So as time have gone on, and my mindset have changed, I've become a unionist. However, I'm now 43, and I'm absolutely disgusted about more people on about bloody Tory. You'll always get Tories, bloody Labour, and all that crap, right? What pisses me off is that in Westminster, you always get the Welsh Labour MPs having to go up bloody Boris Johnson for some things in which are uh, um, actually ruled by the Labour fucking thing in Cardiff Bay, right? So I'm not going, but I'm absolutely disgusted of the way Prince Andrew has been protected by people allegedly being paid off, and he's not going to be interviewed for the crimes he's allegedly fucking been involved in, and I'm actually disgusted at that. I still think Harry's a good man. It's something we haven't been told with Harry. I'm certain of it. But unfortunately, it's the Queen. The Queen now is the only one I have fucking respect for within the whole monarchy. And I'm worried. I'm not a big unionist, but I'll tell you something, right? Whenever I've been whenever I've been traveling or living abroad, right? The British people, whatever country in Britain you're from, they will always be the first people to try and help you out. If you have any problems, with visas or anything like that. If if you're in a war, what would he be bloody campaigning for Welsh republicanism if a Scottish fucking guard was protecting you with his fucking with his rifle or something? Anyway, I'm going off subject a bit, but I'm worried now that because I'm sure it's many people like myself who haven't got time for any other royal now, apart from a queen. But when, unfortunately, the time does come, she's not getting any younger, but the monarchy could actually fall apart. Absolutely fall apart. I don't know what you guys think. I also want to bring this up as well. I don't like, many people, I know people already, have already mentioned it. I should get I know many Welsh Republicans, but I don't like the way there's a movement with the Welsh, supporting the Welsh football team. There's a Republican movement which is gaining because it's actually putting me off actually going to attend a Wales game at the moment. I know they wouldn't in the end, because I don't give a shit what anyone says to me, but there's I don't like it. It's splitting. It's making a divide using a Welsh national team. I don't like it. What do you guys think? Look, do you think it's going to be a monarchy after a queen? I think they're going to struggle at the moment. I think this Andrew thing has really fucking damaged the monarchy in a big, big way. I really, really do. I'm don't go. No, I know. Hey, I know that, man. I'm trying to be as bloody balanced as I can. I really am. I'm trying to be as balanced as I can. Maybe I started off wrong. I am trying to be as balanced. Just telling you where I am. Yeah, it is good for the economy, especially in Wales, whether we like it or not. Uh, oh, that could be a dangerous thing for the channel, mate. If I'm honest with you. I might like Celtic, but don't have problem with England royal family. It's a hangers on. Fair enough. I get that. Absolutely get that. Dan. Yeah, no, hey, I like Dan when she was live, but it's kind of like, look, there was always allegations with James Hewitt and so on, right? there's always allegations and people's opinions, but I'm convinced. You look at Harry, you look at James Hewitt. I think he's more into that than people know. That's my opinion. It's an allegation. Yeah, I never. When I was a kid, I actually wrote him a bloody letter. Thank fuck he didn't respond. The French got rid of monarchy, and they doing all right. Hey, are they? Are they? The bloody political systems all over the shop. And it has been for too long. Hey, I'm not saying anything else, Stefan. I'm not saying anything else, man. French replaced rivals with Napoleon, who was more or less like just putting it out there, right? I'm just putting it out there, right? Guys, let's be honest. The monarchy is, the British with colonialism. Even people like Randy would have a bloody say, a keen interest. I'm putting it out there. I'm just listen. I from people from all parts of the earth, from people from all parts of the earth, all parts of the world. Let me just ask one question for you. Whatever you view on a monarchy or anything, let me just put one question for you, right? Well, I'm going to put two questions. Come back on the chat, right? I'm going to put two questions for you. Firstly, what's your views regarding the allegations surrounding Prince Andrew? And please be kind of like, you know, please, I don't want bloody YouTube picking it up for some horrendous things being said in a chat. But what's your opinion on Andrew, Prince Andrew, and the allegations? And also, as well, do you think the monarchy will survive after the Queen has passed away? I'm going to pop to the toilet. I want your answers in the chat. Let's go down this avenue. As long as we respectful, let's go down this avenue in the Q&A. Okay, I'm back. I'm back. I was keeping an eye on the chat while I was having a pee, and I listen. Uh, Big up Shady. Hi, my friend. I haven't seen you in the chat before, but many thanks for joining. I'm assuming now that you've subscribed, so many thanks and welcome to the madhouse, my friend. Now we have a letter from. Yeah, it was something like that. It was something like no. In fact, I think it was. Uh, can you uh, can you fix it for me? Um, can you fix it for me to? I think you know what. I think it could have been like for me to score against Neville Southall or something. I can't remember. You know, he told me to fuck off. Anyway, probably told he probably thought, "Oh, my cock is not big enough." Maybe I don't know. Now then. Yeah, I know. He's I'm glad that you put that emoji. I don't know what the emoji is, but Stefan, listen. I know you say no comment, right, and I respect that. But I'm just listen. No one is right or no one's wrong. It's just about opinions, and because we're all from different parts of UK and beyond and beyond, it'd just be interesting to have this conversation. Really, uh, yeah. You know what? Personally, I think they, they, I think they've done far more damage to the monarchy than they ever expected. And even as a monarchist, I don't think that's right. I think even I am fucking even I am thinking maybe it's time to move on now. I know. Hey, come on, hang on. You lot want, hang on. You were one of them, Stefan, and said, "Oh, do history of Brownie." Listen, you come back. Okay, look, I get it. You don't want to talk about this. No, I come back with a subject and let's talk about it. It's a Q and A. I can't be coming up with. It's meant to be a Q and A. You come up with conversation, and if I like the subject, we'll talk about it. No problem. And we scumbag. You got Scott through thanks. You see, AP give us his opinion. That's all I'm asking for, just opinions. Yeah, no. Oh, I'd like. I tell you what, Stefan. Right? No. There's someone. I'd be honest with you. I'd be completely honest with you. Right? I've been trying to get in contact with. I'm not going to name his name because it is. There's a former footballer, Premier League, um, whose life has been damaged basically because of what happened when he was a schoolboy. Now, I'm not going to name a club, not going to name a club, not going to name a name, but yeah. And while he was playing, just shows no one knows what's happening in people's minds if they're having a bad game or if they're having a bad season or whatever. And it's actually put down to the long-term effects of abuse. Of abuse. Now, if you think you know the player, don't name him. You know, to keep a name to yourself. I would say no, it's not him anyway. And he was raped a number of times, unfortunately, and he actually he's now he's now a helper for one of the child abuse charities. And you say that about talk about. I'd rather not talk about Saville, but that subject, I would love to have that person uh, for a chat because he's obviously open about it because he works for a charity. He's actually on the bio of his on his social media as well. But is that something in which you'd like? That my interviews are kind of serious. It's not taking a piss or anything. Or, it's a different side of me. But is that something in which really does interest you guys to have someone like that on? If so, let me know, and then I'll push. I'll push. You know, each to their own. Do you know what I'm saying? If that's something, if that's something in which would interest you of an interview, that kind, it is a deep and very heavy subject. Let's be completely honest. But if that's something in which you'd like me to, that type of interview you'd like me to pursue with this individual, then let me know in the chat, and I will pursue it. I may have to, get other people to convince the individual as well, but. History's it. Yeah, okay. Well, it all depends. What view of history, I suppose. I'd love history of Brownie. I'd love it too as well. But my uh, hi Chris, hope you're well, mate. It's going all right, mate. It's going all right. I hope you're well and your family and everyone's good as well, mate. Hey, many thanks. Big up, many thanks. Big up, Shady. Much appreciated. Listen, it can be a bit of a fucking mad one, right? It's quite mellow, actually, how normally Q&As go. I think some people are a bit tired tonight, including myself. But hey, welcome to the community, my friend. And enjoy your booze. If we're still on, when you come back online, come back and we'll have a drink together. What do you think of Hugo? I don't know much about him, mate. I'll be honest with you, don't know much about him. What do you think? You tell me what you think. Uh, the abuse, some clubs shock has happened. Yeah, it doesn't involve those two clubs either, right? Okay, so Ryan, right, are you coming on or what? Are you coming on or what? I did say that it could be a chance you coming on. Let me know. Is your freaking laptop all set up? Bloody hell. Let me know, yeah? Love you, come on, man. Fucking hell. Let's keep. Hey, okay, all right, no worries. I won't pursue it then. I won't pursue. Just no, because listen. Yeah, I did call it, and I'm worried, mate. I'll be honest with you. I'm absolutely worried. I am convinced something dodgy is going to happen. I'm convinced something dodgy is going to happen. Uh, it is a chilled one, but hey, many thanks, my friend. I hope. There's Raj coming in. There's Raj coming in. Hi, Raj. Hope you're well, mate. Hope you're well. Guys, I didn't watch the Wales game. I was sleeping at the time. So if you did watch the Wales game, let me know what you think. I know that a few players were called out on their performances, but I don't think they're going to start against now what we now know the Ukraine. Ryan, let me know if you want to come in. I'll send you the link. Yeah, Raj, what do you think? Mark Harris isn't championship level. Um, I know, but it's also our gig as well, Stefan. I'm trying to think of bloody stories, if I'm honest with you. Trying to think of stories. That's why sometimes it's better to have someone else on and can bounce off with one another. So Ryan, fucking get an answer in, you bastard. That's why I miss Nathan a bit. I do miss Nathan a bit. Even if it's like bouncing off one another. Maybe I should get another bloody partner in crime. What stories can I tell? Wow. I told you a lot about me playing golf on Hampden Park, didn't I? I've told you that before. I did mention that one in a watch along, Scotland watch along earlier on. Nothing as well, right? Nothing as well, right? I went to. That's weird. What happened there? I went to a bank earlier, right? And and now you guys know what live in the UAE, right? I live in the Gulf, really. All the Gulf countries are basically, uh, uh, financed by oil and the mining of oil, right? Went to a bank, got money out, and I didn't. I chose not. I would have a receipt, and the ATM said to me, or wrote the message. It said, thank you for choosing not to have a receipt because we like going green, right? And I just laughed to myself. And the guy said, why are you laughing? Because there was another ATM next to me. He said, why are you laughing? I said, this is a government owned bank who just told me we like going green, but yet the government are fucking run by mining fucking oil. How much hypocrisy can you fucking have, eh? Jesus, I'll have a knock on the door after this now, but come on, man. AP, I prefer politics. Hey, it's up to you. You fucking. Let's talk about away days. What away days do you want to talk about? I've told you most of the stories by now. Best game I've ever been Cardiff. Best game. All depends. The Leeds game. The Leeds game was good. The Leeds game was good as well. Um, uh, I don't know, mate. To be honest, Leeds. For different reasons. The Tottenham away game, you know about. Middlesbrough away in the FA Cup. You know what? And friendlies as well. I do miss the Cardiff friendlies. I finished my right. About time you finished it. We've been waiting years for it. 7. I think something I messed you. Sure, can think. Don't remember Hampden. I'll tell you Hampden Park story. I need a fucking pee. 1 second. 1 second, right? But in the meantime, remember any trolls come in. Right, remember that, right? Any trolls come in. Right, bear with me. Okay, okay. Okay, the Hamden Park story, yeah? I don't know how many times I've told you guys about this. Well, I did say it in the Scottish watch along earlier on. And big up to the 1,300 people who watched that watch along at some point. Most of them probably stayed for a second because they thought that they were going to watch live footage, but if they didn't read the title, then that's their problem. Anyway, right? Anyway, yeah, many years ago, I wish Moppy was here, to be honest, because Moppy was there. But anyway, many years ago, me and my friends got very friendly with Queen's Park fans. Um, and, up until very recently, Queen's Park actually owned Hampden Park. It wasn't the Scottish FA. Queen's Park actually owned it. And they would rent it then to the Scottish FA whenever Scotland played games. That's now changed. Scottish FA bought Hampden Park from Queen's Park, and Queen's Park actually play their home games at a smaller stadium next door. Whereas before, Queen's Park used to play their home games at Hampden Park. I've been a few Queen's Park home games, and it was like 200 people in a 40 to 60,000 seater stadium. Anyway, I'm rambling on. One of my friends, who would always put us all up, would live in a street where you look down the street. The street was like that, right? So you look down the street, and you can see, down bottom of the street was Hampden Park, basically. So we all went out one night. And I think it used to be about 15 of us going. So everyone would put up maybe four of us. And Tam, I think the guy's name was. I can't remember. We were talking nearly 30 years ago now. Uh, well, 25 years ago. Anyway, so he put four of us up. Now, the ones in which he put up, me and no Typey, he's come on a Q&A. He was in he was in a uh, fucking tub in his back garden the last time he was on Q&A. Anyway, me and him were always a bloody problematic people, I should say, of the group. And we all went out. We all went back to our mate's house, and there was four of us sleeping in a bloody living room. That's how bad it was. We all know what it was like when we were younger. So we were drunk and we went fucking rummaging in, his like cupboards and all that downstairs. We come across a fucking bag of golf clubs. Right now, Glasgow back in the 90s is not Glasgow as it is now. It still, has its rough kind of rough image, but back in the 90s, it was a proper gritty place, and the image lived up to his name of being a rough place, right? So anyway, so me and Typey goes fucking rummaging in, and we come across this bag of golf clubs, and then one of us had this mad idea. Look, Hampden Park is at the bottom of the street. Let's go playing golf in Hampden Park. Now it's not as bloody secured. Now it's a bowl. It didn't used to be gaps, I think. And it was quite easy to get in. So there we go. We're walking down a street in Glasgow at like 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. He got like a fucking 3 wood. I got a 10 iron. Fucking golf club over fucking. We didn't take a whole bag. We just took one golf club each. Fucking just walking down the street. Fucking few balls and tees. We actually did get into Hampden Park, and drunkenly we were betting whether or not we were teeing off from one penalty area, whether or not we could fucking get it in like the 6 yard box of the opposite side of the pitch. We were doing that for the best part of bloody 30 minutes before security turned up. That's a gospel truth now. Not many people can say, right, that they've been playing golf, Hampden Park, 5 o'clock in the morning. And yeah, when Moppy's in here next, I'll bring it up with him. And yeah, there you go. My memory of Hampden Park is nothing to do with football. It's to do with playing actual golf. Breaking into the fucking stadium and playing golf. There you go. Right? Um, best away day. All depends, mate, to be honest. Best away day trouble wise, best away day as enjoyment. Don't know if I told you this, guy. It's always brought up every now and then, right? We went to Brighton one year. Cardiff went up now. Anyone that knows the bloody UK road network, Cardiff to Brighton is a fucking horrible journey. It's one of the worst journeys. It's like on a Norwich. You have to go. M4 is fine to London, then you have to go right round M25, past Gatwick, down then to. It's a horrible. It's a good freaking 5 hour journey, and and yeah, things. I wasn't on best of terms with the ex-wife, right? And let's just say I was talking to another girl at the time. So she lived in that kind of area, and my plan then was basically to, uh, to go up there, pretend that it was bloody bus broken down, whatever, stay up there for the night, and try and get my way back the following day. So no, I was in a kind of like a joyful mood, let's just say, right? Well, one thing led to another. We were on that bus, and the bus driver he was a young guy and basically getting corrupted by all of us. Really, we were all on a gear, all fucking drinking, and it was a party bus. It was basically bouncing its way down the M4 to London, and so on and so forth. Well, for some reason, I think no, maybe Turnamo 5 was being built, maybe. And as we got to the M25, we had a nightmare with the traffic, um, and and we were running late. And I said to the driver, I said, driver, put your foot down. And he said, look, I'm doing a speed limit. So then I walked down, and listen, people remember this like it was yesterday because they couldn't believe what was happening, right? But I walked down to the front, right? I walked down to the front, and I said, driver, would you put your foot down if I give you some gear? And he looked at me as he's driving his bus now. He looked at me. He said, go on, man. So here I am. I'm not kidding you. With a key. Right? With a key. There you go. And I fucking feeding. And the driver was like, right? Basically, I was feeding the driver fucking cocaine as we've just to put his foot down to get us to Brighton on time. Absolutely ruined. The Amex wasn't even bloody built then. The game was like in a hockey stadium or something, the temporary stadium. In between the time we had the Golden Ground and bloody the Amex. Anyway, yeah, so that girl just complete, that girl completely bloody stopped texting and blocked me and so on. I thought, what the fuck's going on here? Anyway, didn't bother, just continued going on. Got in, I had to dodge like, what did I have to dodge? Like a vase at one point, what the fuck are you doing? What the fuck? That girl actually phoned my house, got my fucking landline number, phoned my house and told my fucking wife everything. Fuck you know. Okay, now. So I on my way there, I was feeding the driver cocaine. On the way back, I almost had the divorce papers in my lap. Yeah, there you go. It's a fucking true story. It was a good journey on the way. It was fucking awful on the way back. Uh, was mental. Yeah, I know, I know. And at one point, then on the way back, the drive, driving hours. They have coaches and they do, EU driving hours. The driver can't bloody drive for so fucking long. Uh, you know, and he has to have his breaks at nominated times. And his break come up in Newport. Right, his break come up in Newport. Driver was off his fucking nut. I said, look, drive. It's only fucking 20 more minutes. It's only 20 more minutes to get us off. And the driver was like, I'm not driving anymore. My legal hours are up and all that. I said, look, it's only 20 fucking minutes down the road, man. So then I basically blackmailed her. I said, look, I'll give you few more keys if you just drop us in fucking Cardiff. And yeah, I wish you didn't, man. Result of what happened when I fucking walked through the door. Donington Services, was it? Oh, it was mental. Because I hope some amazing. I got some amazing. Yeah, yeah, yeah. One of the guys who will remain nameless um, was actually taken to hospital because we partied so much on the way down because of a bloody traffic jam. He I think he collapsed. I think he collapsed, but he was taken to hospital. Yeah, he's taken to hospital. He will remain nameless because actually it was his fucking coach. He was a fucking he was a fucking organizer of a fucking coach. Luckily, he didn't go to the game because he was in hospital. But luckily, he did. We did fucking release him first to go fucking back. Yeah, true story. And I know people are fucking on there. Yeah. Right, 1 second. I just forgot. I did bloody promise Denver. I go on his Denvcast. Shit. Completely forgot. Right, let's go. Uh, I buy vintage kits from a guy whose uncle used to manage Brighton back in the day. Who's that then, mate? I tell you what, vintage kits, I looked at them, I thought, the fucking price of them, I used to collect kits when I was younger. The price of them are incredible. Like second-hand bloody tops from like the 90s, they're going like 200 quid in there. Uh, I used to steal porn magazines as a kid from my father's book club. One day, yeah. Well, actually, it was a printer. There's a printers in near my hometown, Merthyr, and yeah, big printers, and they used to fucking actually print like Escort and all them years ago, right? And they didn't fucking get rid of like the bad bloody copies properly in a skip. So because the printers were up on a mountain basically, so the skip wasn't covered. So when the wind would go, the bad copies would fucking fly everywhere over the mountain. And me and my friends used to go up there, fucking, you know, bloody, we always used to go up mountains on our bikes as a kid. No, always used to come across some of these fucking magazines. Readers' Wives was a good one, a good fucking section. And the stories are much better than what they are these days on some of the Pornhubs. So wanted to say that fucking hell. Oh, come on. Hey, back in the day, when you go into a gig or a bloody football thing, how many times were people bloody. The services used to be. How much money, how much profit would be taken by. I bet if you're working in services, right, and a few coach loads of football fans turn up, I bet your head is in the hands. You know, you just fucking. The fucking shops are just getting ransacked, didn't they? The shops are just getting fucking ransacked. You're just walking out with fucking, you're not paying a fucking service. Fucking, you're just walking out with fucking uh, crisps, magazines, top shelf. You're just walking out. What can I say? What can I say? Probably different these days with CCTV. Right, I'm off now, guys. I'm gonna off. I did promise Denver I'd go on. I promised him fucking I'd be on bloody over an hour ago. Coming up to 2 hours. Guys, many thanks for joining in. I know it can be a bit of rambling, but the Q&A is kind of like the community show, I suppose. Everyone fucking chips in with comments or ideas of what to talk about. Um, and sometimes when nothing much has been happening, it's hard to find conversation, or not conversation, but it's um, hard to find things to talk about. But you know what? We talk about fucking ourselves and our experiences. But I'm gonna have to go because I did promise Denver I'd be on. Uh, I don't know what dem cast he's on. Hang on for a second. Anyone wants to join? What? I don't know what fucking dem cast he's on. I think some of them will come back. Okay, Denv Life 5 now it is, right? Hang on, I'll put a link in. I'll put a fucking link in. Yeah, so they must have fucking closed down Denv Life 4. So guys, go in there. If you are going in there, just say Brownie sent you. Right? If you are going in there, say Brownie sent you. I'll be in a few minutes. Right? It'd be good to see a few of you in there. But, it's fucking nuts, to be honest. Anyway, there's a reason why it's getting like 5 because 1, 2, 3, and 4 have been fucking shut down by YouTube. Anyway, catch you all later. Let me run this before the members kick off. Think about becoming a member, guys. Would be much appreciated.